Alright guys, it is Saturday the 7th of June, and the kale, as you can see, it is ready for me to start harvesting to cook me up a mess of greens, y'all. And once again, because we got all that rain, the nut grass is going bonkers. So these broccoli are ready for me to move to a different area, the ones that survived over there. So I'll be digging those up later on. It's too hot to do it right now. I don't want them to wilt, so I'll do it closer to later on this evening. These rutabagas are ready for me to break off some of these leaves. So I'm gonna do some of the mustard greens over there, which just that side did not do well at all this year. So I'm just gonna dig it up after the mustard greens finish and put some fresh mulch down over there. But it's time. I'm gonna break off some of the leaves off of these rutabagas, some of the kale, some of those mustard greens. I might just get all those mustard greens so I can go ahead and get that stuff out of there. Some of the cilantro. My beans are doing great. And see, some of those beans I replanted, they're starting to come up now. There's a couple areas where they're coming up. Like some of these bigger leaves like these on the rutabagas over here, I'll be getting those leaves up too, because you see these new leaves coming in. So I'll take and break off these heavy leaves so they don't go to waste. These bottom leaves. I got to water this stuff. Alright. Still no raspberries and no blackberries. I mean, I had plenty of flowers, but no fruit. Maybe I didn't get any bees. I don't know. We'll see. The sunflowers are doing great. And my first squash are doing good, as you can see. Right there. If we get some rain tonight, those squash will probably be ready to pick come Tuesday. So a bunch of flowers on that one. So yeah, these are doing great. The okra are still small. I can't believe so many weeds grew out. The carrots, see the carrots? These are the carrots. They're starting to, I'll thin them out soon or spread them apart. Not as many came up as I had hoped was going to come up. But this is my first year in Virginia anyway, growing carrots. So we're going to see what happens. And then I'll improve, because I've been watching some videos. So there's another way I want to try them next year. I'm going to go get some PVC pipe, a little bit bigger than this one. Or I might just cut this one. And I'm going to have transplant a carrot through one of these tubes to keep it growing straight. That's the technique I saw. The peas, you can see, are ready for me to put the mesh over there. And these are the rutabagas. They're doing really good. The watermelon or cantaloupe, I can't remember why I planted right there. This is more Jamaican callaloo. Just like I said, it's very invasive. It's coming up everywhere, so I'm pulling it up as I go. I got a weed over here, but this is a late germinator right there, so maybe it'll make it. You see how dry it has gotten? Yeah. So I gotta come out here and weed again. Strawberries are doing their second coming. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that one. There's a lot of little small ones out here now. And most of them have already done. They're done. This is like one of the newer strawberries. The younger ones. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and get that because I don't want to risk nothing getting on it. So as you can see, most of the strawberries are gone now. They're just a few here and there. But I'm very happy. We probably got about 4 quarts of strawberries out of here this year. This is the first year really of being able to pick the strawberries. Before we just let them reseed and spread. So I was very, very happy with the strawberries. The peppers they're pretty much situated now. They're stable now. And so this is where I'm going to move those broccoli that survive. I'm put them over here on one of these empty rows. And I'm pretty sure these are the cantaloupes. Yeah, those are cantaloupe. So they're doing good. That tomato plant, the triple gold, it didn't survive. I got to come over here and weed around the peppers over here. They're doing good, these peppers. So I need to get some more mulch. Once they get a little bit taller, I'll mulch around them. But yeah, this is some more Jamaican callaloo. That's another one of the peppers right there. Let's go ahead and get these from around there. The reason I pull this stuff up is just in case my husband decides he wants to come help me out. If I pull all the weeds from around the plant, he'll realize, okay, that plant's by itself. It must be something I'm not supposed to touch. And so the New Yorker won't mess it up. He's learning. He's come a long way from that New Yorker who didn't even know how to run a lawnmower when I first met him 20 years ago. So, very proud of my husband and his ability to adapt to the southern way, my southern ways. And I think he's enjoyed picking strawberries this year. He would come out here without me having to tell him, and he would look for strawberries and bring them, wash them off, and bring them into the house and stuff. So, yep. And sorry about the music. I'm not playing it. There's somebody parked across the street, one street over, and she going back into the 80s and 90s with full force, and Lisa and Cut Jam. And yeah. See, it feels good in the shade, but once you get out of the shade, it is hot, y'all. I'm hoping we're going to do a chat today. And I don't know. I'm not very good at videoing while I'm trying to work. But I love using my hands. I don't mind getting dirty. I don't mind getting dirt up on my fingernails. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'll leave that alone. It might be a volunteer. No, it ain't. Even if it is, it's the wrong place for it to be. And then this is the other peppers. It's right here, see? Where is it? Right there. So Miss Lisa and Cut Jam just left. People drive me crazy. Alright, some more callaloo. Y'all, I tell you, I don't understand why people don't like working out in the garden, getting dirt on their hands. Bugs ain't that bad, but y'all know me, I don't deal with nobody's spiders. All this callaloo, just everywhere. So yeah, anyway, let me walk up here so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Alright, callaloo. All that, the ones, that's callaloo, that's Jamaican callaloo. It's just, callaloo just come up everywhere. See? The more I pull up, the more it's sprouting. Alright, so these tomatoes, as you can see, they're doing great. The one on the end, I don't want to mess with it because it's alive, so I think I'm going to put mulch around it, put some fertilizer down, some blood meal around it, and it should make it. Something keeps coming out here and digging up my seeds. It's driving me nuts. Some of the more beans are coming up right there. And this is another pepper here. That's a pepper right there. And I had tried to plant the rest of my Scotch bonnet seeds. I don't think any of them are going to come up. It's just, this is not the year for me for Scotch bonnet. Last year I got plenty of them, but this year, this is just not the year for me this year for Scotch bonnet. I need to go get my hoe, get my hat on, put my sunscreen on, before I get burned. I can already feel my arm starting to itch. I don't understand why I have a sun sensitivity now. It drives me crazy because it doesn't bother me to be outside in the heat, but apparently it bothers my skin. Almost pulled my pepper up, y'all. Getting too aggressive with the grass. Almost snatched up my pepper. Yeah, well, see those have been cleaned up around. Yeah. But I don't know. I really do think it's a raccoon. But why wouldn't it eat the seeds? That's what I don't understand. If it's gonna come out here and mess with everything, why don't it just go ahead and eat the seeds? See, this is callaloo right here. This is callaloo. More callaloo. And no, I don't want to cook it. I don't want to eat it. I got my fill of callaloo 2 years in a row. So I need a break from it. But it's volunteering all over the freaking place because I accidentally let one plant go to seed when I got sick. I wasn't able to come out here. And my husband didn't know what I wanted done. He didn't understand about breaking the flowers off. So this year I'll show him. I'll let a couple of them grow big. And then I'll show them what I mean when I say come out here and top them off. So they don't see. Pinch them back. So yeah. These onions, they got a couple of starting to fall over. I like cutting the tops off the onions and chopping them up and using them in my greens and stuff. So I'm not gonna let them dry out. I'm gonna come out and start harvesting these tops. What we do is we cut them back and chop them up, and then we'll either chop them in with some basil, some butter, and so like this callaloo right here, I'm gonna let that callaloo grow up so I can show my husband how to pinch it back and chop it up. So I gotta water my stuff that's in these pots. It's very dry. It's just overnight, and I got to do something about that broccoli plant over there. See, my lilies are flowering. I'm not sure if they're lilies. That's what my grandma always called them. I got these from her, and they're starting to get their flowers on them now. These flowers are from flowers that have been around my grandmama's house all my life. And I took them with me I had some with me in pots when I was in New Jersey. I took some of it with me to California, but they confiscated that and wouldn't let me take it across the border. So I got some more when we moved up here, when we lived over on Hardy, and planted them over there. And then when we moved off on Hardy, I moved those over here. And all this was from like 7 plants. All this you see along the side was originally like from 7 plants. See those cabbage butterflies? That's why I gotta hurry up and get back out here and get to work. I'll show you the rest of them. Another marigold that came up this year, and that's another callaloo in between my cilantro. Cilantro is doing great. Look at that. Cilantro is doing great. There's another one that volunteered. And it's grassy over there because I got flowers coming up. Told my husband not to weed over there. So I got to water my rosemary. And this is the other. So what I want to do now in the fall, I'm going to separate out some of these bulbs. I'm going to move some to the other side of the garage. And I'm going to put some in my water barrels. I'm going to put some all along the side of the house too. Yeah. That's Tater. See, he looks a lot better. I've got almost all his fur off, but he started shedding out some more. No. And he's been out there sunning himself. I keep an ice water bottle in his water bucket. Because if he was loose, he'd be over here and he eats plants. He likes the callaloo, he likes collards, and he'll be here digging up my stuff and eating it. Especially the sweet potatoes. He got loose one year, and this is where my sweet potato bed was at. He came over here and he dug them up. He had bit one here, he was like a rabbit. Just like a rabbit, tasting everything, putting his mouth on everything. See, cucumbers are coming out now. These are the space saver cucumbers, and they actually are. They aren't spreading very much at all. And there's some right there, down up under there. And this is one of my cushaw squash. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. my first year growing these. So I have to let, my daddy gave me the seeds. See, this is they're tall enough now I can weed around them. The marigold. But yeah, the cushaw are starting to, there's my eggplants. I gotta put fertilizer down on those. They don't look too good. They don't look too good. My sunflowers are doing great. They should start forming flowers in about another week. So yeah, so it's grassy, it's weedy, but hey, I'm still gonna get a lot of stuff out of this garden. So I'm happy. That tomato plant over there, the one that volunteered that I moved over there, it's already got flowers on it. I need a cage for it, or I can stake it. I can stake it up, but I'd rather put a cage around it. And yeah, these butterflies are gonna drive me nuts. So let me go back inside, put on my work boots, and actually, see my skin on my arms. My skin is starting to bump up and get red and blister. So I got to put sunscreen on and get my hat. Or more than likely, I just wait till later on this afternoon to come out here and do stuff. Because these things, they itch. I got a cream they gave me to put on them when I break out. But they said no prolonged direct sunlight. So, which it sucks. Especially when you like being outside in the sun. You know, that's like suckage, the suckage. It's like, why, you know? I know why, but you know what I'm saying, guys. It's like, why? There are people who hate going outside, hate being in the sun. Why couldn't they get afflicted with this? Why does it have to be my burden to bear? But they say you don't give you more than you can handle, right? Okay, so some more. Hey, yeah, some more potatoes came up. So I'm glad I didn't come over here and weed with the gusto like I had planned on doing. Because potato came up over here. There's one that came up right through there. There's a potato plant. So yeah, if I'd have done that, I'd have pulled that stuff up. Nice, nice, nice. Not my, I have to get in there and weed now though. I'm gonna be bad today, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna be bad today. I'm itching to come out here and do stuff. So I'm just gonna be bad. If I get in trouble with my husband, I get in trouble with my husband. If I get in trouble with my daughter, I get in trouble with my daughter. It got to be done. It got to be done. It got to be done. And these are morning glory vines. I don't know where the hell these things came from, but I didn't like morning glories when we were growing up because we had to pull them things up because they were strangling the corn and stuff. And we always had to go out there and pull them. Now, the hogs love eating them. I'll tell you that much right now. So we would pull them up and take them down to the hog pen because they love eating them things. But this is just from one night we got rain, and then one evening we had like some off and on rain, and all this grass came up just like that. It's crazy, ain't it? But yeah, this is grass growing in my mulching bin. So I just come through here, break it off, and just lay it back on top. So yeah. And there's some more mulch. I'm just dump this over top of this stuff. Yeah, but I don't think I can move that because that one like it flowered too. That little eggplant in that corner. I think I'll leave it alone. My cushaw likes that area of the garden, that's for sure. So, yep. I'm gonna wash these strawberries off. Thanks, guys. Y'all take care, and I'll give you another update soon. But I definitely gotta come out here and water this stuff.